Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be a little hard to fucking talk today because I absolutely brutalized the inside of my lip today. I was trying to chew, and alas, as I chewed right onto my lip, my cheek, the inner cheek, and now it fucking hurts. Hurts like a motherfucker. Does not feel good, not ideal. And I also can't sit close to my computer because there is an echo directly in front of me, and I can barely sit, so, you know. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well today. You know that I'm doing alright, doing what we can, you know. Making it nice, making it pretty. I hate that. We're gonna change that immediately. Probably like here, realistically. Just cut it all the way across. Yeah, it seems like a better use of my time than following this stupid ass zigzag thing here. No, thank you. I do not wish to do that. No, thank you. Alright. But, yeah, I abso-fucking-lutely decimated the inside of my lip today. Absolutely fucking decimated it. I was eating a chicken burrito, and I just was like, crunch, and fucking basically ate the inside of my cheek because I crunched so fucking hard that I was like, oh my god, I could barely continue on eating from it, and not a good feeling. It's fucking rough. Fucking hurt like a bitch. And now, even after putting some water on it, I feel it's still a little rough. Still a little raw. Where did we end? Right here. We ended up right here. We did not finish the wall building. We finished right here. I ran out of stone, and I was like, I don't want to do another full inventory right now. And then I didn't. So we ran out right there. We gotta just make it to there. We're on the home stretch, kind of. I can tell you with the utmost certainty. Do you have enough stone now? Maybe. To be clear, I ran out of stone in my inventory and was just too lazy to go refill it. Like, I have plenty of stone. But we ran out of it in our inventory. And we'll see if this amount gets us there, but it probably won't. I expect at least one more inventory full of stone after this. Like, we definitely have enough stone, for sure. It's just a matter of willpower. This time, I feel. It's a matter of fucking willpower. Attrition and willpower and charisma and dexterity and, you know, any other word, adjective you want to throw in there that means roughly the same thing as what we're shooting for there, you know. That's how it goes. That's how it goes, but I do believe we have the mental fortitude here to complete this today. I do believe that we have that level of mental fortitude today, and it should go pretty smoothly. But who knows? Maybe at the very last pillar, I just decide to not do it, just to trigger. You know? Who knows? Maybe I decide to skip a few pillars. That could also happen. Why do all Minecraft players make and eat golden carrots? Golden carrots has the highest saturation of any of the foods. Short answer. Highest saturation of any of the foods, so when you eat it, you don't have to eat very often because the saturation keeps you nice and full as much as humanly possible. Why not golden apples? Well, golden apples are expensive. And like if you have a gold farm, sure, you could do that. But you'd need a gold farm. You'd also need an automatic way of getting apples because cutting down trees to get apples is a bitch. And sure, they give you absorption hearts, but you can't buy them with emeralds. You actually have to craft them, and, you know, there are auto crafters, so you could do that, but golden melons are a really shit food source. They give you 1.5 haunches of food. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a dolphin. It looked weird. Yeah, really, really shitty food source, and golden melons are used to make potions. Not a good food source at all, though. Steak is the next best thing to golden carrots, but golden carrots are just so much better, and you can get them from a farmer, and you don't have to go farm any wheat, and you don't have to breed any cows, and you don't have to kill them and cook them. You know, you don't have to do any of this shit. So it's easier just to have all of our golden carrots. If Minecraft ever takes away their trade from the farmers, I feel you would see a switch back to steak. What's the max fortune? That would be 3. Fortune 3. Fortune 3, Silk Touch 1. Depth Strider 3. 3 random enchants. Power 5. Sharpness 5. Smite 5. Most of them are 3 or 5. There are a few that are 1. And I can't think of any that are 2 as a max off the top of my head here. Can't think of any that are 2. Only a matter of when. No worries. No worries. You get your beauty rest, Jschlatt. You get your beauty rest. Yeah, obviously I am streaming quite a bit later today than normal. Not really sure why. I just am. This is why I don't have a stream schedule, by the way. Because sometimes I just kind of fuck off for a little while and I'll go live when I'm ready kind of thing. But if I have a schedule, I don't know that I could do it. Like being on time every single stream sounds fucking exhausting. It sounds like my actual job, which I have to be on time for every day, you know? So, as much as I would love to be like, yeah, we're going to stream every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it doesn't work that way. Because I just get into like, I'm going to watch an episode of something. I'm going to watch this YouTube video. I'm going to make some food. I'm going to go play with the dogs. I'm going to, I just pick random things to go do. And so it's very hard to be like, yes, every single day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, come hang out with me. And I know that like hurts my chance for getting any kind of like reliable viewership. I'm fully aware with that. Because I used to stream at night, and so I have people that usually come and see me at night. I also have streamed in the morning, and I have people that like kind of are regulars in the morning, and then some that are like in the afternoon, and it's like very, very fucking inconsistent. And as a result, I know that it kind of hurts me, but I also don't particularly care. So it's very awkward. It's very, very awkward. Do I want to get more viewers and have like a bigger community? Of course. Am I willing to stream every day at the same time? No. Am I willing to stream every day? Also fucking no. Currently, yes, because I'm having a great time. But, there's going to be some days along the way that I'm like, I don't want to stream today. So it's a lot of respect to anyone, the YouTubers or anything like that can put out a episode at a very specific time every day, or to streamers that are able to go live at a very specific time every day. Mad respect, because I can't do it. Like, they treat it like their job, and I just can't. I think if I start treating this as a job instead of as a hobby, it will actually kind of make me want to do it less. So I have to just treat it as a hobby, and as such, very hard to give you a set schedule. I would say on average, it's between, 12 p.m. to, 6 p.m. on average. Somewhere in between that range, but that's about as good as I can give you right now. Good as I can do. I also don't want to like do a schedule stream and then be late, because that looks even worse. It's like you are late for your job, And if you're late enough for your job, you will no longer have a job. Obviously, Twitch is not exactly like that, because there's no repercussions for you being late. But I would feel bad if I kept saying like times and then was late almost every single day, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So you guys are stuck with this. I stream when I feel like it. No warning, no precursor. I don't have a stream starting soon screen. I am not hyping it up for 15 minutes before I go live. I just hit the button whenever I feel like it, and that's it. That's the end of it. That is the end of it. Also, I really want a coffee, but I don't think I will today. My throat's feeling a little sick right this second. Feel a little bit congested, and drinking anything with dairy in it right now seems like a really terrible idea, honestly, because I will just get more congested and there will be more stuff in my throat, and I just don't do it that way, you know. So I've been thinking long and hard about this area. I even had fucking nightmares about like what I'm gonna do with it last night, because my original plan was to basically have a bridge that connects from there to here, make a cave, and make some little islands along the way, and then make a custom quote-unquote ocean with like custom waves and shit like that. That was my original plan. And I don't think that's what I want to do anymore. I think I want a little bit of spice of life and a little bit of magic, kind of. And I'm thinking we do like a glass fog effect betwixt the forest and this area here. And in this area, I think we are going to make a bunch of different customized islands. And I will have a list of like which ones you can choose from. And once one is done, you will no longer be able to choose that one anymore. It's a idea that I really, really loved in my hardcore world that we lost. I really, really liked it, and it was a lot of fun to try to make it work. And I kind of want to bring that back, but it doesn't necessarily fit in with the style of building that we are currently doing. So I do think if we want to do that, we need to add like a little bit of whimsy, a little bit of magic, and just a little bit of mystery. And I think we would do that with a quote-unquote glass fog. Just like thick wall of glass separating the two. I don't know. I might do that, or I may simply buff out this cliff, add a lot of trees here so it's very hard to see into, and maybe have like a secret tunnel leading into what I want to call the shallows. I think that would be a very, very good idea. And I really want to build those islands again. They were great channel reward points. We had like 5 of them in our other world, and they just looked so fucking good. And I think it'd be pretty easy to do that. Can we fit all the biomes in here? I don't know, but we could certainly plot it out and see if that is something that we could do, you know? Also, have you noticed how tall these fucking things are? These spires that reach to the damn sky. Have you noticed that they are just kind of comically large at this point? Has anyone noticed this? Is it just me? It's kind of crazy. I don't know. Like, theoretically, one should go that way, but it can't. It shan't. It won't. Can't, shan't, won't. I don't know. Either way, I think I will be doing that idea. It just sounds fucking amazing. And I don't even know that I will count that towards the blocks, right? Because technically it's not in that area. This is like an extension of that area. I don't know that I will count this as using all the different blocks. Don't know that I will. It'll be a lot harder if I have to squeeze them all over into there. If we are able to do this, it'll be a cakewalk. It'll be so easy. So I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there, I suppose. I do know that I'd want to dig this out at least 5 more blocks, I think. It's a lot of blocks, though. Thousands upon thousands of blocks. Each layer probably takes 5 pickaxes, if I had to guess. Which is also quite a lot. Quite a lot. Who knows, man? Who freaking knows anymore? But I am leaning towards it. It sounds very nice. And it will give me something to do with this, because I kind of started digging this without an actual plan, and I think that's kind of bad. In the grand scheme of things, like, you know, obviously I haven't planned anything in this build, this whole build anyway, but even more so, this is a gigantic ass area for me to not have planned anything for. So that's kind of what makes me think of it as well. Should we do that? I think yes. They were very, very nice to have those rewards. And then they also have a limited spot and stuff like that. And we could even do one of the multi things with this too, you know? We could even do, like, step 1, build an island. Step 2, acquire an animal. You know, like I name an animal after you or whatever. Step 3, transport it to said island. Step 4, have like a grave or something on the island with the animal. Like I could do a lot of like integral. That doesn't sound right. A lot of rewards in a row and have to make you systematically go through them if you want this stuff, you know? So like step 1, you have to claim an island. After you claim island, you know, it just seems great. And yeah, I forgot where I was going with that, but I do think it would be kind of worthwhile, honestly. A lot of fun. Have to build a little bit of each one. We'd have to plot it all out. And we then have to figure out one very important detail with these mountains. Where do we go from here? Like when we finish this area, the next area has to lead to it via a path, okay? Where the hell are we going to make that path? Like, do we go through the jungle? Do we go through the shallows? Do we go through an ocean? Do we go through clear to the other side? I have no idea. No idea. That's a definitely problem for future me and not current me. But it sounds great. Like, to have the shallows here, I don't know. Would it look weird? More than likely. More than likely. But that's kind of what I'm known for, honestly. I don't really build in a normal capacity ever. I build what I want, where I want, and I try to make it look pretty, you know? So I think that would be a valuable thing to add. A very nice channel reward point that I think a lot of people would get involved with and would really enjoy that. And if it was a multi-reward, that's what I was looking for. Multi-reward. If it was a multi-reward, even better, right? Because then you have so much that you can do with it. Which sounds great. Let's go sleep. it's kind of crazy to me as well how little we actually have done on the mountain. Like, sure, we have all of this crazy ass scaffolding, but it takes a lot more to connect it together than it does to build the scaffolding. Also, this is requiring a lot more stone. It's requiring a lot more stone than I anticipated. A lot more stone. I really need to make like a channel trailer at some point as well. I keep thinking about that, like, you should make a channel trailer. And I keep knowing that I need to do this and wanting to do this, and then I am not doing this. Shocker. Surprise, surprise. You thought I would do something to make me look professional? You're fucking wrong. I do need to update my bio, though. The most unprofessional streamer you've ever seen in your life. Something like that. Something like that. Bing, 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 bing. Alright. Yeah, the Shallows. I really like that name. I really like that name. I think we're gonna do it, because I really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. And even though it's kind of a bitch, because you have to go get a lot of different materials for it, it could be very, very nice. Like, I could even force you to do that too. Collect materials for your island, you know? I don't know why this sounds so intriguing to me, but I really want to have a multi-reward. At least one, right? Like, I have to, I think. Just sounds enchanting. And I've never really seen that before in anyone else's stream, like an actual multi-reward. And sure, I'd have to keep track, but I think that'd be relatively easy. Relatively easy. I think we're going to add it. It just sounds too cool to pass up, honestly, so I think we're going to do it. Ugh. Shit in my throat, man. Shit in my throat. One of my coworkers was sick the last, week and a half. And as a fucking result, I believe myself to be sick now. I believe myself to be sick. Which is shitty. Ooh, where'd that come from? Where did that come from? I really don't want to be sick. So we either... I think maybe Savannah is where we will be going. Not necessarily to build in the Savannah, but that's the direction we will be heading when we finish this area. Bum 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 bum. Cute, but you're wrong there, Block. Cute, but you're wrong. It's a massive area, guys. It's massive. There's no playing it off. It's just big for the sake of I can. And I will put more time and effort into it than I should. We got ads. Let's pause for just a moment and be right back. Bum, 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 bum. Still got a minute 30 left here on the ads. Alrighty, we're back from the ads, and I'm trying to think of like what's a fair price for this. If we're gonna make a multi-point reward, like you have to do one before the other, I wonder how much points we actually charge for the whole thing. Wonder how many points we actually charge for it. Because I don't want to make it easy, but I also don't want to make it impossible either. So, you know, hard to say. Hard to say. Lytra is about half life right now. Boop. Oh, half life. No worries. Let's go over here. We have many more of these still to go here. Also, I thought about making a squid farm here, and I don't think that I will. I also considered getting rid of all the water in this kingdom except for like the little streams and such that I put in. Something about that seems right to me. Does it expand the project? Kind of. But, yeah, you know. Even though I have the reward, you just have to wait long enough. And eventually I will expand it myself, basically. Hard to do, though. Hard to not expand it, rather. I do try to wait for the reward, but it's so difficult. It's so difficult. Alright, alright, alright. So I am very, very glad that we put this off until today just now. Just so you know, because already spend 30 minutes doing this that we would have had to do yesterday, and yeah, I would not have made it 30 more minutes, so that's very good. I'm kind of glad that we did that. Ooh, we got a weird piece here. We got a weird piece. It has to, wait. Hold on. So that can go, I guess technically it all still can go forward until you get here. Technically. Technically, but if we turn it now, then we don't have to turn it later? Do we care? No. No, we don't. Let's do it. Let's send it. No, we absolutely do not care. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Look at all the weird patches, by the way. That's andesite, that's granite, that's stone. That's diorite, that's dirt. Like, it just makes like a bunch of weird color splotch palettes. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see, let's get all of this going here. Should probably try to do the archway as well. Probably. And I don't know what we're doing here. Also, I don't know if that's going to be a little boy mountain, but I don't know how I would connect this to that if I did it, so I don't know that that is the answer. Don't know that that's the answer, but we'll certainly give it a shot. I feel like we need to go this way now, but like it doesn't make sense. This part, these two things that we're gonna have to fill in here are gonna be quite terrible. I can already tell you. Quite freaking terrible, if I do say so myself. Just because of the nature of the weird-ass angle that we decided to make here. But, you know, we do things the hard way every time, without fail. It's just how we roll, man. Why make it easy for you when you can simply make it hard? Rock hard, baby. What the fuck? What am I on about? No idea. No gosh damn idea. Already our stone is starting to fade, diminished quite a bit. Don't shoot me off. Don't shoot me off. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't think they can shoot me this high, but have been wrong before. And the spider should be pretty trapped down there, and we don't care about him. I am noticing you get a lot more zombies and skeletons with copper iron, or copper armor, by the way. It's very interesting. I don't know that that is useful, even a little bit, but a lot more of them are wearing copper now instead of iron, like copper. That one has gold, and you very rarely see diamond anymore. Where's the netherite ones? That's because that's literally the only way I will ever get netherite, as if they decide to put netherite on skeletons or something. Give me a very low chance to get it. Sorry, Giggle. Sorry, Giggle. Almost at the top. We're so close here. That over there looks like absolute shit, but, you know, what can you do? We'll fix it in post. As if we're recording it, you know? Well, we'll fix it in post. It's fine. Let's go here, I suppose. Yes, that should work. That should work. How come creepers never spawn with armor? I feel like they should. Everything else can get armor. Why can the creeper not get armor? I mean, the witch can't either, I guess, but still, why can't the creeper get armor? Big ass range, though. I wonder, truly, I need to know how many little islands I think I could fit in here, because that's kind of important. Like, I'd basically want one of each. That looks like a little creature, like a seahorse almost. It's got like a big brainy head though, and then like a little tiny body and little ass fins. Why is there a seahorse right there? You're never going to be able to unsee that now. It's weird. It's weird, man. Let's go heal our elytra. It is at about half durability, but because I'm jumping off like 100 and something blocks in the air, I'd rather not risk it if at all possible. Rather not risk. Alright. Time to get some emeralds. And to probably repair our axe and our hoe if possible. Oh, did repair our hoe fully. May even get away with my axe. Oh, I did. Beautiful. Even get away with the axe. Alright, that's probably all of them. Got some more emeralds. You can never have too many emeralds, because we could spend that on brick in like 10 seconds. All the brick, man. And let's put some iron in there. Kablam, great. Oh, we need to sleep. We need more stone. Lot more stone than I originally anticipated, for sure. Maybe I'll start on the list today of like all the potential things we could do. All the potential biomes that I could have in here. Probably pick very carefully because, you know, I don't want it looking not good. Alright, let's continue keeping on here. Just building up our stone spires to the heavens here. I am kind of curious as well. Like, just what Y level... Fucking titty. Fucking titty. Yeah, I gotta see what Y level we end up reaching here. Because it feels pretty tall, but I have actually no idea how tall each of these are. No idea. I do know if we want to dig this out any further, we need to go get a shitload of beacons. Like a metric shitload of them. Because otherwise we have to pack up our shit and move it every now and again. Which doesn't sound great. It's fine. Yeah, I don't even know if we're going to do this small boy island here or what we're going to do, but I know that it's not this. And I do know that I want to really put an archway over here somewhere. Like up against this hill, perhaps. We can do something about that terrain, and maybe that's the place right there. Maybe that's the place. Just out of curiosity, how does that feel? It's a little elongated, but it gets the point across a little bit. It's definitely not the right shape, but that's okay. That's okay. The hell are you doing in there, buddy? Just found a random iron golem? It's a really good thing that one was not aggro. Because I was not prepared. Why are you in there? Why are you in there? Very kind of sketchy, honestly. Feel like I got him. I think I got him. Not entirely sure, but I feel like we got him. Yeah, I'm not sure about the little tiny circle over there. I think it just has to be part of this big mountain here. And then that like has to be like the harsh edge that we do. At least on that side. And then maybe we work through that a little bit. should be all right. Up we go again. I bet you I can get Latte to use his points if I do a multi thing. You don't gain anything from it. You just have to complete all the steps in the multi. Because I could probably make it for exactly what he has, to be honest. Could be a no-brainer. We're so fucking close here. We're so close. Okay, I do think we go like this again. Worst comes to worst, we just change this line here and then make this work. Like, it wouldn't be that difficult to do it that way. Wouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, I've decided this will become the Shallows. After much deliberation and much thought, I do believe this will be dubbed the Shallows. And if this is the Shallows, then we have to think of a fitting name for the town, which I don't know. But it should probably have the word deep in it somewhere. Like, I don't know. Deep Island Abyss. Deep Island something. Craig. I don't know. I don't know what the words are, but there's something. There's some combination of words with deep in it that makes sense here. Did we snipe him? We did. Nice. Great success. Great success. Yeah. Oh. We did not. 2 and 3. There you go. Now we have successfully sniped. Now we've done the impossible. We have sniped the golem. That is a great success for us. Great success. At the 50-yard line, I saw Feach. She was on the bleachers waiting for me. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. I'm hoping tomorrow goes by much faster. I won't be streaming till like 3 o'clock or so, because work, I actually don't get off until like 2:30, 3 o'clock tomorrow, so much later stream. We're gonna have to kind of rush to do one. It's okay. It's okay. we have to do something though, cause I don't want to lose that streak, man. I don't want to do it. Can't do it. Holy stone, though, Batman. This has taken an actual stupid amount of stone just to do this one part, to fill in all of the gaps in between these. I think we're looking at maybe 200,000 more stone, give or take. I guess we could look at our statistics here and see, but I don't think it's a great indication of how many stats we actually have with it, how many we actually placed in mind and all of that stuff. I don't think it's a great indication because you don't really know what was used on what. Don't really know. Yeah, the other idea was going to make this like a jungle, kind of. And in this jungle, there would be like a temple hidden in the middle somewhere. I was kind of like drawing references from the Scorpion King. Sounded kind of cool to me, but I decided against that idea. It's just not the way we want to play it, I think. God damn. That looks fucking wild, by the way. Having all of these points all of the way around is fucking wild. I like it. And if this is any indication of what the mountain will look like, I think we'll be pretty fucking happy about it. Think we'll be pretty happy. This mountain is a lot more noisy than that one. I think I do like that one more, but I think that's okay. All right, so we probably need to do at least one more here, and then I guess we have to turn. Guess we have to freaking turn. I don't even have an idea what our next set of rules will be if we finish this, when we finish this. Like, that's still so far off. Like, we are chilling at 1,415 days right now, but it's still so far off to even think about it. It is so far off. We should really make like one of those mob cap things where if you have enough mobs inside of a certain area, nothing can spawn. Because that seems pretty ideal. Then we wouldn't have to sleep through pretty much any nights. I don't even know if phantoms can spawn with that, but if they can't, then we would never need to sleep again, which would be very, very nice. We should definitely think about that. Definitely think about that. Alright, we got that one, and now all we have to do is corner it. How do I do that? I guess we just go that direction and make it work. It's gonna be another one of those weird things that you'll notice until we get the mountain up, and then once we get the mountain up, I don't think you'll notice this anymore, but who am I to know? Like, the mountain you can't tell. I don't think you'll notice. I don't think you'll notice. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we got ads. Be right back. Okay, we are back from our ads. Ad back. Back ad. Which way were we going? This way. This way, yes. And I'm aware that this makes it very difficult to line this up, but it is what it is. All right. So we need like 2 to 3 more of these pillars, and then we're good. And I just need to look at this because I know it's going to be like, wonky. It goes like, yoing, and just like splits off in twang, and it's like, god damn. God damn. Alright, and let's go. Let's drop. The shallows. Deep. I don't know. I don't know why, but I feel like it needs to have the word deep in it because this has the word shallows in it. So if you have shallows, surely you should have some kind of deep. But I don't know what... I was thinking like gulch. Deep bone gulch. Or, yeah, I don't know. Something like that. Deep bone straight. I don't know why we're going to just bone, but... Could be. Maybe. Potential? Hard to tell. Hard to flip and tell. Okay, okay, beautiful. Okay, we need just a few more, and we definitely need to, like, make that more. Like 1,000%. 1,010%, perhaps? Oh, hello, cow. Hello, cow. Moo cow. Moo cow. A lot of squids over here. We could make a squid farm pretty easily over there. All we'd have to do is get rid of that water and potentially that water and like over there. Be very easy though to pull off if that's something that we wanted to do. It'd be very, very easy. Hello, little fishy fishy. Hello. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, we need to do at least one more, it appears. One more should carry us the rest of the distance. And how do we do this? How do we do this part? Like, it probably has to just go... I don't know. I don't know how to do that part, to be honest with you. Da-da-da-da-da. Big cave down there, I just realized. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see here. Oh, I really hope this next full week of work goes by so fast. For whatever reason, it's just been going ungodly slow lately. Like every other day, every other week, it goes so goddamn slow. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Almost just yeeted myself off of there. Would not have been a great idea. I mean, we have the wings, so it's not, you know, the end of the world necessarily, unless I forget how to use the wings or cannot deploy the wings, I guess. Alright, I think with that, that is the last one. Yeah, so I don't know what we're doing here. All I know is I want an archway, which means I need to kind of come from this way and go up here, if that makes sense. So, like, start here, go here, but, like, on a weird sideways angle. I don't know. I don't know how to pull that off with this. So there's a chance that we have to get rid of a couple of those and figure out some other way of doing that. But I am not sure what that is yet. I'm not sure how to do that in a way that makes some kind of coherent sense. And yeah. I do want to take off this K real quick, because this K is no longer required. I was trying to do big swooping vines, and I did not intend for it to be a K at all. So I do feel like that needs to go right this fucking second. Like, it's just so obvious. And it's so weird that it turned out to be a stylized K. It's so weird. Not intentioned at all. Not intentioned. Okay, let's get rid of it. Goodbye, stylized K. You'll be missed. Not really. I will not miss you at all, to be completely honest. Because I made you by mistake, and you don't look good. Don't look good, I think. Come here. Come here, baby. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-dum, dum, dum, dum. I've actually started writing again, guys. It feels really great. It's been a while. And I just wasn't feeling the energy to really start writing. Didn't really have the inspiration, and I am happy to say I think it's back. I think it is back and better than ever, and that's great. So not only are we continuing a streak here of streaming daily, but we are also starting a new streak of trying to write every day as well, and that is a great feeling. I miss it so. Hey! Where did you spawn? Why you spawn? I heard someone else have a crossbow. Alright, there we go. Calm yourself, sir. Oh yeah, I forgot. The interior of this is a fucking... Or it was a fucking... Yeah. For those of you who don't know, right here is a... What you call it? It is a... God, I can't think of the name of this. It's an Illager outpost. Villager outpost? Illager outpost. And... I can't get them to spawn anywhere else except for the mountain, to be honest with you. It's very, very frustrating. It's very frustrating. Yeah, that corner looks a little wonky. There's a corner over here that looks a little wonky. Looks a little wonky, but all in all, I'm a pretty happy boy with that. I don't know what the fuck I'm on right now, but pretty happy boy, if I do say so myself. Oh, shit. Jesus. Yeah, what if we got rid of all of this water? It would be very, very easy to do so. If we could find our sponges. If we could find our sponges, that would be amazing. Okay, where? Let's see. Can we find lay sponge? Can we find sponge boy? Looking in this chest. Nope. Here? No. Here? No. Okay. Where... Wait, could it be in here? Where could our sponge be? If you were a sponge, where would you be? We need those sponges. I gotta clear some water, and those are the only sponges that I own. Sponges. Hey, that's not sponge. Where the fuck would I have put sponges? God, there's like 1,000 fucking chests that we could check for this. Wait, is it over here still? Is it over here still? Hay bale, that's not a sponge. Ah, my sponges. Is that all we have, really? We have 34 sponges, by the way. That's not gonna really cut it, to be honest. Okay, we'll start with this. Like, why are you even here? Why are you even here? There's a gigantic ass fucking... gigantic ass thing down there. Alright, got that. Let's do a little bit of... We should move our... I can't believe it. Holy shit, the two parrots are still here, bro. Holy shit. That's crazy. The two parrots that I was torturing Mr. Latte about are still somehow here. That's crazy sauce. I can't believe it. It's fine, I guess. Doesn't really change anything. I just know that it's about time to get rid of a lot of these things. Gotta get rid of them. All this water's gotta go. And we just have to make sure we do end up with a 34 high parrot. Thank you. Thank you for your commitment to being here. Appreciate you. It's kind of bizarre that you're still here after all this time, but what could you do? What can you do? God, that used so many sponges, man. Yeah, that's fine. Bum 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 ba-da-da. Okay, we need 34. 34 is the number that we're trying to reach. 32 plus 2 equals 34. Beautiful. Dude, another raid party? Holy shit. What's this? What are you? I see. I see. We're gonna need so many more sponges if we want to do this in an efficient manner at all. So many more sponges. For those of you who don't know, there's a neat trick. Well, it's not really a trick, but it is a feature that is in the game that allows you to quickly dry your sponges via place. Why is that like that? That's weird. Feels like that got corrupted a little bit. That seems off. Is the spawner still here? Spawner's still here. When did I do this? When did I put this big-ass cage around this? I don't remember doing that. I don't remember doing that at all. Interesting. I mean, it works, I guess. Not well, but it does, in fact, work. Alright, let's do that. And let's go back up here and just see what we got going. Oof, I feel like I need like 15 hours of sleep, genuinely. Why are there mushrooms here? Something is fucking weird. Wait a minute. Does this bastion look... Something looks off. Something is off, and I don't know what. It's like some of our nether got re-rolled or something like that. I'm not really sure how, but it does appear like that is something that happened. Very weird. Very, very weird. I don't like that. I feel like since I updated to whatever the newest version is, like I don't even know what the newest version is. Like this definitely had a thing. I don't know. Something's wrong there. Oh well. We did make a backup just in case, so if it comes to that, we can do that. Can do that. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, the white leaves look so good. From the pale trees, they look so good. All right, let's see if we can't continue our escapade here. $32 plus 2 is 34 still. Especially, we only have 34 of these, so we always need to make sure that we are picking them up every single time. Even if it takes a little bit more effort, I think it is very important here. And sometimes that happens too. Okay, okay. Calm yourself there, buddy. Calm yourself. This parrot really wants to be adopted. Shoot. We're missing a sponge. Oh, there it is. There it is. No worries, no worries. No one panic. No one panic. Oop, I'm stuck. There we go. These things are getting longer, it appears. Mm-hmm. Okay, 34 again is what we need. Bum, bum. 34 is what we need. Bum, bum. Shoot. Oh, we got one. Good. Thought I was missing the sponge again. Don't miss the sponge, my guy. Missing sponge is bad news bears. Shoot, are we even going to be able to drain this with our remaining sponges? No. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Da, 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 da. We are missing a sponge. Let's go. Oh, there it is. Dun, 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 dun. Back to the nether. Stuck in the nether with you. I am stuck in the nether with you. Stuck in the nether with you. These blocks don't count, by the way, because we did not use them on an exterior. And that sucks, because those would have been really nice to use if it was an option. Oh, yeah, that's so satisfying. That's so satisfying right there. Okay, back to 3434. That's what money we need. Beautiful. Don't need the warped fungus. And to be clear, all the flowers are not a block that we have to place either, so that is a good thing. Alright. You will not get away from me this time, water. You will be vanquished. Just keep doing as much of these as we can. The more water, the easier this will be. Or the more water we get rid of, the easier this will be. Oh, shit. Dude, holy moly, what? Sometimes that happens too. Like, you can't get any of them for some reason. You try to get the source block and they're just too powerful and you can't do it. You just freaking can't. (21 plus 13 is 34. It's the last one that we have, like, kind of plotted out, I would say. Means we have to do a lot more plotting. Shit. This one's not going to be able to be, yeah. Not absorbed. We got to do that through the whole rest of this river. Section it off into 5 block wide things, and we need to drain the rest of this because that is part of our kingdom now. So, you know, gives us a little bit more space and we can make it work. But I am going to call it here, guys, for today. Just tried to make sure I got the streak intact, and that is exactly what we did. So, streak intact. We'll be back again tomorrow, and I might play some PoE tomorrow because I've got the itch. So, thanks so much for watching, guys, and until next time, ciao.